Hi guys, welcome to my page, Taurians, Truths and Tarot, or if you're on my Facebook page, Taurians, Truths. See if I don't even know the name on my page. Okay. I'm just going to do some quick general readings for what is coming towards each star sign in April. So as I say, I'm just going to pull 3 cards for each sign. As I say, the reading is going to be general, so it won't resonate with all of you, but if it does resonate, take the messages that do and leave what don't. Don't try and force messages. As I say, there's a lot of people who watch, well, there's not a lot of people who watch my page just yet, but as the messages are general, I'm not tapping into anyone's specific energy. So okay, coming towards Aquarius in see that flip? I don't want it to come out then. So this could, ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. God. Okay. I think some of you in the recent past have potentially had a conflict, or you're in conflict. Maybe you need to make a decision. You could be needing to make a decision between 2 different people, potentially. Okay. I feel that for some, you may have to make a decision either between a water sign or an earth sign. Sorry, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now that could be for some of you. For others of you, I feel like maybe you are having some type of inner conflict and making a decision. And it's sort of like, do you follow your heart or do you follow your head? That's sort of the way that I'm seeing it. That's for some of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like some of you are potentially feeling very, very guarded, but there has been conflict in the past. But I feel like you are potentially getting in your own way. Well, do you know what I'm actually saying is, I feel like some of you have had conflict in the past, whether this is with one individual that you're dealing with now, someone on your mind now, or someone from the past. But I feel like potentially that's made you feel a little bit guarded with your emotions. Actually, I feel like you probably got a lot of emotions for someone, but maybe you're feeling very, very guarded on sharing them. But I think you're getting in your own you're getting in your own way. I think communication might be difficult at the moment. I think you've got a lot of passion for somebody, but I think you're blocking. There's a blockage. I feel like you're blocking yourself from actually expressing these emotions. But I do see stability in this connection. I do see a strong foundation. Yeah, someone's definitely got a decision to make. As I say, whether you are deciding between 2 people or whether you're following your emotions or your head. You could be sort of, I don't know, it could be that you make a decision and it's going to affect you financially, or you feel like, I feel like you can make a decision that's going to make you feel more like steady, give you more stability. Yeah, some of you are definitely dwelling on the past and a situation that's not worked out in the past. And I think you need to leave that behind you. I think that's potentially blocking you. That's what's blocking you from moving forward. So some of you, I think you've lost someone in the past, or a relationship hasn't worked out and you're dwelling on that rather than focusing on what's in front of you. Some of you are potentially blinded by what's in front of you, and you need to sort of cut out what's not serving you emotionally and in a stable way, stability. I think something is not giving you peace, and I feel like it's something from the past. But if you cut it out and move forward, I do see happiness, I see fulfillment, and I see stability. some of you, I feel like you're being blinded to a situation, or it's a case that you just don't want to see something right in front of your eyes. But I have picked the Lovers card, so some of you have, whether this is a new situation or you've got this coming in, there is, you are moving forward to harmony and peace and balance and stability. And this is, you know, this is a connection, this is a sign of a soulmate partnership, and that's followed by the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment. So some of you, as I say, to sum it up, there's been conflict in the past, which potentially has made you feel emotionally very, very guarded. You've got a lot of passion and a lot of emotion that you want to give potentially to someone, but you're focusing on the past. You need to sort of let that go and focus on what's ahead of you and what you've got to offer. You need to cut sort of whatever toys that are not serving you, see what's in front of you and move forward. And I do feel like if you move forward, you are going to be going into a position of complete stability, abundance, happiness. I do see a very, very loving relationship, two people coming together, and I see a wish fulfillment. So I hope that resonates. That was for Aquarius. Okay. Going towards Pisces. Do Pisces. Going towards Pisces. 2 more cards. Sorry about the noise in the background. Oh, why has everyone got conflict? Okay. Okay. Some of you need to take a new perspective on a situation. I feel like there has been conflict or some type of battle that I feel like you need to take a new perspective on it. Okay. 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 Okay, Pisces. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you're really in your head about a situation. I feel like you're overthinking. You're really overthinking the situation, but it's something that's really causing you some type of inner conflict. You are in your own mind, and I do believe this is over some type of argument that you've had. And I feel like in the argument, I do feel like you've had the upper hand in the argument, but I feel like for peace, you might need to take a new perspective on this. Okay. If you're someone who sort of deals with something very, very logically, I think you potentially need to be more in touch with your emotional side on looking at whatever this conflict is. Some of you have just walked away, I feel, from maybe a stable. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you've walked away from stability. And now you're maybe in conflict with yourself on whether this was the right decision. I think you were potentially very, very comfortable in a situation, financially grounded. This could be a very long-term relationship. But I feel like you've walked away from it. You've turned your back and you've walked away from it. I feel like, I don't know why you walked away from it. I can literally see that there's been some type of conflict. But I feel like you're really in your head at the moment on whether you've made the right decision or not. I do feel like you are in your own head. And it is a conflict on whether you've made the right decision. Obviously, I can't tell you what that decision is. What's going to happen in the near future? Okay. Okay, I feel like some of you are, I do feel like you've sort of walked away from a situation, and I feel like you are conflicted and deciding on whether you were right to do so, or you've sort of gained some sort of new perspective. You've gained a new perspective on some type of conflict that you've had, or some type of argument, or some type of communication, or something that's come in that you've found out. But at the same time, I feel like you are somebody who's very, very sort of in touch with your emotions. Maybe something's come to light. Maybe some type of communication's been revealed. Something's come to light, and it has had an effect on you emotionally, where you have maybe sort of taken some time. You've been back and forth in your head about it, but you've made this decision to walk away. And I feel like it's like you're almost blocking yourself now on whether you just complete that final journey. But I do feel like you are. Okay. All I'm going to say to this quickly is, look, I can't tell anyone what to do or what decisions to make. And as I say, I am just reading the cards, so I don't know the exact or specific situation that's gone on. But what I interpret from this reading is some of you have walked away from a relationship. I see this relationship as being one that has really been sort of built from the ground up. There's a lot of foundations in it. You were financially stable. I do feel like there was potentially a lot of abundance there, and you were grounded. So to me, you are rooted in this relationship. So it does suggest that you've walked away from a long-term partnership or relationship. I feel like you've either gained a new perspective on the situation, or you need a new perspective on the situation. But I do feel like whoever this is, I feel like you've gained a new perspective on a situation, and it's made you that's what's made you walk away. I think you've been in your head about this, battling back and forth, and I do feel like you've been sort of guarded, but at the same time I do feel like you've got a potential to move forward as an individual alone, and I do feel like you'll have that stability. But I feel like you've sort of come into touch with your emotions on whatever this is. So all I'm going to say is go with your gut on what you think is the right thing to do. Some of you feel like you're scared to take that final leap, but I do see Nine of Cups, which is, it's fulfillment. It is emotional fulfillment. You've got to take a leap of faith. Now, whether this is taking a leap of faith, you're either going to gain a new perspective and it's going to help you stay in a situation, or you're going to gain a new perspective and it's going to make you leave a situation. But I do feel like whether you've had this communication or communication's coming in, it's going to be a decider for you. But I think your emotions will guide you to make that decision anyway, guys. So I hope that does resonate for somebody. I feel like you've got a hard decision to make. Quick read for Aries. What's coming towards Aries? The month of April. Oh. Okay. Okay. Some of you, I feel, potentially... Am I on Aries? Okay, so a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra. Do you know, I always forget the air signs. That's why I don't ever do readings. Oh, okay. Sorry, some of you feel like you need to sort of take caution. If an air sign is significant in your life, then particularly pay attention to that individual. But I feel like some type of betrayal, or you've got somebody around you potentially who's there to sort of stab you in the back. or it's a case that you're rushing in for an opportunity. Someone I feel like is rushing in for an opportunity to end something. I don't like this card, so I ponder on it, but I don't like it whenever I come across it. I feel like some of you may be blinded by a situation, so that could be a person. But you know what? This is all, they're all sword cards. So this is, air is very, very significant in this read. So if you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if you have got somebody like that around you, I'm just going to say, do you know what? Take caution. This person is potentially somebody who you might sort of say there could be an authority, someone who's like an authority figure, or somebody who you may see as being sort of defensive or cold. Don't like this energy at all. So yeah, this is as I say, it's a reading for Aries, but I feel like there's something that's been done. Something's been done behind your back. It is a betrayal. It's a deception. And it's almost like somebody who's done this to you has sort of leapt on the opportunity and chance to sort of just stab you in the back. Or someone, if the opportunity it becomes available, then they will rush in to stab you in the back. So Aries, if you have got somebody around you, as I say, particularly if they are a air sign, please take caution. Just be wary. This, this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. But to me, this is a type of betrayal that you wouldn't see coming, or it's something that you just wouldn't believe that this person would do. But to me, it's a betrayal. But know that everything done in the dark eventually comes to light. I think potentially maybe if you are sort of blinded or naive to somebody in this situation, then I feel like you need to sort of really open your eyes and see the true colours and nature of whoever this is around you. Yeah. But regardless of whatever this situation is that's happened, I do feel like this is something that you'd just be completely like blindsided by and be really sort of almost shocked that this person, because I think whoever this is, you look up to this person, you see them as being very wise, but to me this is a type of individual, someone that either you respect or somebody that just generally demands respect in an everyday life, but they can come across as quite cold, quite abrasive, but wise. But there is some type of betrayal that I see that has either happened or coming. So you know what, just keep your eyes open for it, any type of sort of shady behaviour that's going on around you or behind your back, especially from an air sign. But the overall outcome of this is Seven of Pentacles, which is about planting new seeds, new beginning. It's about growth. So whatever this situation is, if this is for you, or it comes to light that this potentially is for you, then just know that you are going to come out on top of this situation and you're going to have regrowth. You're going to be sort of building new foundations and you are going to recover from whatever this is. So sorry guys, that's not really a particularly nice reading, but it might resonate for someone. Okay, who am I on? Quick reads for... I'm going to take them because they're out. So quick reads for Taurus. One more please for Taurus. What's coming towards Taurus in the open? So weird. I'm not taking them. I keep pulling the same cards. It's just... Okay. Okay. Oh, didn't want to take this many, but wow. Okay. Just loads. So some of you might be currently feeling like you're out in the cold, or you've been put out in the cold of a situation. That could be a falling out that you've had with somebody, and you want to sort of, you either want to reconcile or make things easier. That's followed by Six of Swords, which means whatever sort of conflict that you've had or issue that you've had, you are going to be moving forward into calmer waters. So it does suggest that either you are feeling like you've been put out in the cold, or someone else feels like they've been put out in the cold, but you initially want to move forward and you want to move into calmer waters for whatever this situation is that has happened. I do feel like you're sort of potentially guarded at the moment, and I feel like you're kind of holding everything that you've got very, very close to your chest. So everything that it's important to you, that's relevant to you, you're holding it very, very close to your chest, but you've turned your back on the past and you are facing forward. So I do think whatever this is, you are focusing on moving forward. Sorry, I had so many cards come out. So Ten of Swords, yeah, this to me is this is an ending of something, usually a heartbreak or the ending of a relationship. So yeah, it usually is the sign of a heartbreak or something very that's important to you, something that you've held very dear ending, and you sort of having to move on from that relationship. Hermit mode. So some of you have taken some time after a heartbreak. I do think whatever this is has made you feel very, very guarded, and I feel like you've probably spent some time wanting to move forward from a situation. You've taken some time out, or if you haven't, you need to take some time for just some self-reflecting, a bit of self-love, maybe get a higher perspective on the situation. If you currently, I always take this like it's almost like you come out of the dark into the light. So but you know it's sometimes it's like it's a journey that you have to, it's a hard and a difficult journey, but when you sort of get to the top of it, you can actually appreciate how far that you've come. But usually this journey that you've been on, this path that you're on, has been a difficult one, and it's almost like you've had to climb to get to where you are now. So if that resonates with you, as I say, it is general. Some of you are hoping for something in the near future. Know that the Magician card does suggest that this is a wish fulfillment. Whatever you're wanting to come true, I do feel like after some time and rest in the Hermit mode, you will be able to sort of get whatever it is that you're wishing for. Some of you are going to have a new love offering coming towards you. Ace of Cups, it is a new beginning in love, a love offering coming towards you. That's followed by the Death card, so I think that's the ending of old cycles and a sign for new beginnings. So if some of you have been heartbroken by the past, it's a case of new love. Because I pulled the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, for some of you this could be a new love and a new person. For some of you this could be someone coming back from the past who you've had some type of conflict and heartbreak from. But I do see you Sunshine, which is the happiest card on the deck. So this new love offer, as I say, whether it is from someone that you've been with in the past, or someone that you've had heartbreak from the past, or a new offer that is coming in, then Sunshine is, you know, to me it's the best card in the deck. It does show peace, it shows happiness, it shows harmony, everything. You know, it is a complete happiness card, so know that that is a wish fulfillment. That was followed by the Page of Pentacles, so that's sort of like a new beginning. It's growth, foundation, it's sort of getting everything into balance. It's a solid sort of offering. If someone is coming in and making you that offer, it's very grounded. So yeah, it's a real positive read. So that was for Taurus, I think I'll do Taurus. Okay, so what is coming towards Gemini? Sorry for the background noise, my kids are playing in the garden screaming. What is coming towards Gemini? Notice that I'm not fazed by that at all, or not bothered. Their grandparents are with them, so I'm not just neglecting my kids. So what is coming towards Gemini? And their happy screams as well. don't want to go into that. Wow, okay. So for some of you, do you know what? There's a lot of like repetition on the cards. It's just odd. But yeah, some of you I feel like are moving on from a heartbreak. I hate that. I've just had that in another read. So do you know what? If you have experienced a heartbreak from someone, you know the best advice I'm going to give you is just fuck them. Fuck them. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Do you know what? Some of you are healing from a heartbreak. This is a general read, as I say, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So, I want to come just one. Ooh, okay, nice. So some of you have experienced a heartbreak, whether this is happening now or in the recent past. But you know what? I clarified that with the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like things are going to be turning in your favour. Sometimes it can be stagnant, so you could be sort of stuck in a current energy. You could be stuck in a certain emotion at the moment, or feel like your world is sort of like in one place and not moving forward. But Ten of Swords followed by the Seven of Pentacles, which is a sign of a new foundation. It's growth, it's building of something, it's putting the work in. It's like the planning phase of new beginnings. So clarify. Do you know that wanted to come out? Okay. Some of you, I feel like potentially you may sort of be in a bit of an element at the moment where, I'm not saying you're cold, but I feel like you're not going to take any nonsense. You're not going to be putting up with any nonsense. Anything that comes towards you that's not serving a purpose to you, I feel like you're just going to cut it out. I think you'll be very sort of direct, whether that's your normal nature anyway. But I feel like you're just going to be very, very direct. And I feel like, you know, you're very independent and you know your self-worth. You don't actually need anyone. I feel like you've come out of whatever this heartbreak is. I feel like you've come out of it very, very strong. Very, very strong. I think it might have been a battle for you, but you've come out really strong, and I feel like you knew that that was the right decision for you to make, and you are rebuilding your life. That's followed by the Ace of Wands. So it's passionate new beginnings, and do you know what? This is a lot to me. It shows intuition. It is following your own intuition, sort of having that inner knowledge, knowing whatever decision you've made is the right one. I like that. Do you know what? When I actually said at the beginning of the reading, fuck them. That went even my energy. So some of you will feel like if that is that's probably like your attitude to whoever it was that broke your heart. It was literally like, fuck them. But yeah, it's sort of knowing. I feel like you know that. So that's made me laugh. But I feel like you know that was the right decision to make, and intuitively you followed your own sort of instinct there, and I feel like you're quite almost proud of yourself. Or do you know what? I even feel like this situation could have kept you feeling like you were stuck in a situation, and now you're literally moving forward onto better things. So even though I think it was probably a heartbreaking situation, for some reason I don't feel like, you know what, sometimes when I pull that card and it's like heartbreak, I can really feel like the drag, and I'm like, oh, I can feel that negative, that horrible gut feeling of like proper heartbreak. But whoever this is, I do feel like someone's broke your heart, but at the same time I just feel like you've sort of got to brush yourself off, been like, fuck yeah, I'm moving forward. And you just like, just cut them off and you just moved on. So if that does resonate with you, fair play. I actually see. Sorry, but I actually really like that energy. Some of you, I feel like you are going to be sort of moving forward. You've made that decision to move forward, follow new opportunities and go in a whole new direction. You're not looking back, and you're literally... Some of you, I feel like it's like the unknown, but it's like you're prepared to ride the tide of the unknown. You are literally going forward to calmer waters. It could be choppy because it's something new to you. I feel like you're going in a completely new direction. And even though Do you know what? There's nothing here. There's no hesitation. There's no hesitation. You are literally like, do you know what? I've done the right thing. I'm moving forward. I'm going in that direction. It's something new, but it's something that you're passionate about, and you're going forward in a new direction. For some of you, this is, do you know what? For some of you, whoa. Some of you have met somebody new, I think. Or if you haven't yet, you're about to. Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but if that's significance here, then take it. But to me, you're passionate, and it's like you're probably following your heart and your head on heart and your emotions, and you're going towards someone new. I feel like you've got a new offering, and if you haven't, you've got one coming through, and it is literally like a knight in shining armour. But do you know what? It's a very genuine offer, because that's followed by the Two of Cups, which is a complete loving commitment relationship. It's two people coming together. Wow. Fair play. But yeah. As I say, it doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign that you're walking towards. It can just be somebody in that energy. I always see water signs as being sort of... they're usually very, very in touch with their emotions. I'm not going to say they're emotional. No, it doesn't always have to be, but someone who's usually very, very in touch with their emotions. Usually kind, very loving, very sincere, passionate and genuine. As I said, usually very, very kind people. So if that does resonate with someone that you've met or that you do meet, you might actually be thinking, oh, this offer's a bit too good to be true. But know that it's actually a genuine offer, and they do see a happiness and commitment with you. So fair play. All the best. Fair play. What was that, Gem? Okay, what's coming towards Leo? Sorry, it's actually really dark in here. What the messages are coming towards Leo in love in the April. Okay. Okay. Some of you are stuck in the past, or some of you are reminiscing and thinking about a past relationship. Some of you have got a choice to make in love. Some of you have got a love offering that's coming through. This is a general reading. I'm going to have to repeat that because I'm going to timestamp this. So, do you know what? I feel like there is going to be a new love offering, and it's a passionate beginning. I feel like at the moment you are sort of balancing. I feel like you've got everything in your life balanced at the moment. Whether it's your work, whether you're studying, I feel like you're leaving a lot of crap behind you. You're focusing forward. You're learning. You're growing as an individual. You are moving forward in life, and I feel like you've got practically everything together in your life, but you've got a decision in love to make. Some of you, I think you want to reconcile with somebody from the past. I feel like some of you might want to offer love to somebody in the past. I think some of you are really moving on with everything in your life, and that's probably why you're a little bit reluctant to make that offer or going forward in that offering with somebody from the past. And I think it's because you are going forward, but you've got a decision to make. But I do feel like for some of you, you've got a lot of love. You've got a lot of love for somebody who's in the past. When it comes to making this decision, don't rush into a decision. Sometimes not all is what it seems. You need to choose wisely, which is easier said than done. Okay. Clarify 7 o'clock. Okay. Okay. So some of you, I think, you've got a lot of love and you're holding on to somebody from the past. You could have a choice between somebody new who offers you that sort of stability. Could be the same person. This could actually be the same person. I'm not picking up on a different energy. You could have somebody in your life at the moment who's offering you stability, a long-term commitment, offering you love. Do you know what? Some of you, I think, if you're single and you've been single for a while and you're happily single, I feel like you've got an offer of love and you're reluctant to take it because I think you're thinking, I'm going to miss being single. For some of you, it's a choice. I feel like you've got a choice to make. You've got a choice between a past love and a love that's happened in the past and potentially this new love offer. Good luck with that one. Okay. Yeah. Some of you are definitely thinking back to a past relationship, and I think you had a lot of love for that person. Maybe hoping for a reconciliation. But I think some of you are really dwelling on the past. But I do feel like if you move forward, you're going to move forward to a stable connection, a strong foundation and a long-term commitment, happiness, celebration. Maybe going forward to a commitment can symbolise marriage. But yeah, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take it as it comes. That was Leo, so 3 cards, please. It's coming towards Virgo. It's coming towards Virgo in love. I always think, okay, some Virgos out there watching potentially are struggling with communication. Maybe not wanting to open up and express emotions. Okay, so some of you, I think, are heartbroken. Sorry, not a good start. Some of you are heartbroken by a situation, and I think you're really sort of battling and having in a conflict, and in your head about something. I'm guessing about the heartbreak. Okay. I feel like some of you want to come out of that sort of mindset, and I feel like you want to move forward to sort of calmer waters and potentially reignite the passion with someone. Let me clarify. Yeah, some of you are, wow, okay. So some of you are you've just experienced heartbreak. Could be a third party situation, whether it's you've got 2 people or you're part of a third party situation, but I feel like you're struggling at the moment to sort of get over this. You're holding on to it. Whether you've made a decision here, either way, you're holding on to this and you're having an inner conflict. This is a heartbreak, and I do see it as being caused by a third party situation. I think you need to take time. I think you're healing from it, but I feel like you're really clinging on to it. You're having an internal conflict. It's like you want to move forward, but you're also feeling stuck. Okay. Give me one more. It's like you want to move forward and you want a new beginning. I feel like you want to offer something to someone. but you're really like in your head about what decision to make, but you want to move into calmer waters. So whether you've broke somebody's heart or someone's broke your heart, it's like you want to move into a calmer situation, but you're having an inner conflict. You're having an inner conflict. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So for some of you, it's like you want a passionate new beginning. You've also got a lot of emotions. I feel like this is you. 2 of Wands. So I feel like you had or have a decision to make. This doesn't make sense. Okay. I'm saying it doesn't make sense because when I initially pulled the heartbreak, to me that would seem like somebody's broke your heart because they've put you in a third party situation. But that's not what the messages say. To me, this suggests that you're heartbroken because you've put somebody else in a third party situation. I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but that's the reading that I'm getting. So from that, you've got a choice to make, a decision to make. I feel like you've got a lot of love and emotions for someone, but I don't feel like you're expressing those feelings. You want to, but I think you're really sort of scared to, but you do want a passionate new beginning with someone. You want a new beginning with someone, and I think intuitively now you know what you want and who you want in that decision, and I feel like you want to go forward and make an offer. I think you're moving very, very slowly. What's the blockage? What's the blockage? I don't know what some of you are really in your head, but at the same time it's like you know what decision you want to make. Whether you are moving forward very, very slowly to make it, I don't know. Oh, complicated. What's the conflict? What's the conflict with that? The blockage. Oh. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely reminiscing and thinking about somebody from the past. It's you want a reconciliation with somebody. You're heartbroken about somebody in the past. I feel like you want a reconciliation with somebody. You want a reconciliation with somebody. Do you know what? This isn't going to resonate with all of you, but for some of you, I feel like you've broke somebody's heart or your heart. Oh, do you know what? I feel like you've put somebody in a third party situation, but it's like you've ended up breaking your own heart by something. You've broke someone's heart and you're in your head about it. Because I don't understand why someone would break your... I don't know. You've had... Oh, this is complicated. Okay. There's been some type of heartbreak. Whether you're heartbroken, which I think you are, and you're completely having an internal conflict about it, you're hanging on to it, you're gripped to it, you're not letting it go, whatever that heartbreak is or was. But I feel like potentially you've broke somebody else's heart and you're in conflict about that also. People are so complicated. Yeah, I feel like you're completely in your head about it, but you want to move forward. You are stuck on somebody in the past. You've got love and feelings for somebody in the past. There's passion for somebody in the past and happiness for somebody in the past. And it's like you're struggling to move forward because you can't stop thinking about this person in the past. Is this somebody who's broke your heart or someone whose heart you've broken? Either way, I feel like you want to move forward in this situation. You want a new beginning. You want a passionate new beginning. You want communication with this individual. I do feel like you've had a choice to make, but you've made it. You could still be thinking about the past, but you want a new beginning. I think intuitively in your head, I think you know what the right decision is. I think you want to move forward. You want to resolve this conflict or situation that's happened in the past. You want to, oh my God, you want to resolve the heartbreak. I think you want to move forward, but you are stuck in the past, potentially worrying about the heartbreak. You know what? Good luck with that, Virgo. Good luck. I'm going on to Libra. What? Oh, I'm taking them as they all came out. Libra. Wow. Okay. So Libra, some of you are at a point in your life where you are rushing forward. I feel like you've probably had a phase where you have previously maybe taken some time out. Sorry, it's really dark in here. You've maybe taken some time out, time for yourself, and reflected on past and things that don't serve you. But I feel like you've been on this sort of long journey, and now you've got a new perspective. I always see this card as sort of coming out of a dark place and being in a light space. Sorry, I'm just going to put the light on because it's really, really dark. Sorry. God, I look like shite. Yeah, so I feel like you've come out of a dark place, and I feel like it's been a journey, and it's probably been an uphill battle, whatever it is in the past that you've gone through. But I feel like now you're in a position where you're sort of reflecting. You've took some time out for self-love, self-care, healing, and now, Chariot, you are rushing forward, and actually feel like you're rushing forward from a dark place that you've been before towards new. And I feel like you've rushed forward into do you know what, there's the Lover's card. So I feel like you've rushed forward from this dark place potentially into a loving relationship, which is beautiful. But this is two people coming together. This is soulmate connection. It's two lovers, Six of Pentacles, which is, you know, a real loving, equal, balanced, give and take relationship, and that's followed by the Empress. So there could be news of pregnancy around you, but I do feel like you're feeling I feel like you're in a relationship that you're feeling is very balanced. You're getting back what you give, and I do feel like you found someone who you see as your Empress. So it's someone who you see as being beautiful, very caring, kind, nurturing. Someone who brings you happiness. For some of you, there is a sign that there's baby news on the way. So if that's not what you're wanting, then take caution. What am I on? Just done Libra. So who or what is coming towards Scorpio in love for April? Shuffle I want to. Okay, I do want to come out. Okay, so some of you feel like at the moment you've got a lot on your shoulders. Yeah. This is a general read, sorry, so won't resonate with everyone. But yeah, so some of you feel like you are moving forward in life from a past situation. It could be a past situation that you are reflecting and looking back from, but all in all, you are moving forward, and I feel like you're moving forward, but you feel like you've got a lot on your shoulders, whether that's heavy burdens to bear. I do feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, but I do feel like you're moving forward. That's followed by the Two of Wands, so it definitely does suggest that you are moving location or moving place, or it's just a case that you're just moving forward in life. That's followed by the Strength card. So Yeah, for some of you, I think it's taken a lot of courage potentially for you to take this leap of faith and move forward. This is particularly for somebody single. If you're single and you've left a relationship and you've left it feeling very burdened and with a lot of like, I feel like a lot's happened. I feel like it's a heavy load to bear. But this is for somebody who's single, actually. This is for somebody single. And I feel like even though you're reflecting back on a past situation, you are moving forward. It takes a lot of strength, but I feel like you've got inner strength and you've got the strength it needs for you to move forward. Some of you are literally moving, but that's followed by the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful. It's a card that denotes that you're going to have complete strength, stability, abundance, and you're going to have all that independently. It's wisdom. To me, that shows a card of wisdom, but it is about prosperity, and it's sort of like acknowledging almost like the fruits of your own labour. It's almost like acknowledging how far you've come as a person. It's sort of taking how do you word it? How can I word it? It's like you come to be in an energy where it's like a self-reflection. You can see how far you've come. So whether this is financially, so whether you're on a journey at the moment where you're working really hard, you're going to take a moment soon and look and think, wow, I've come so far. So do you know what? Make sure you take the time, for whoever this is, take the time to appreciate your achievements and to appreciate the journey that you've come on and appreciate the burdens that you've overcome. Appreciate your inner strength. Because I do feel like this is somebody who's left. I do feel like this is someone who's left a situation. And I literally feel like you've just picked everything up and you took all that inner strength that you can muster. And you've just taken all that burden and that heavy load and you've moved forward. And I do feel like there's been times where you've probably stopped and looked back and reflected, but you've still moved forward. You've gone in a forward direction. Or for some of you, you've probably left, maybe gone back, and it's had to take you strength to leave again. Or you're contemplating whether leaving, but I think you've got that inner strength to do. I can't make a decision for anyone whatsoever, but if you are on this journey at the moment where you've left a situation or you're thinking about leaving a situation, know that you have got the inner strength to achieve that, and know that you will look back and you'll have a moment where you're really sort of seeing how far you've come and you're abundant and you've got stability and you've got all those things on your own. Wisdom, happiness, joy, everything. And you've got all that and you're able to have that on your own. So I hope that resonates. Okay, Sagittarius. Quick general read for Sag. What's coming towards Sagittarius in the month of April? Ooh, is that one all these? Okay. Don't want them all. Sorry, don't want them all. Who will what? The deck's like, no, you are having them. Loads of messages. You know what? There's probably a couple of Saggies watching. So, who or what is coming towards Sagittarius in the month? Oh, definitely, because I've had that twice. Okay, so some of you are rapidly taking control and moving forward. You've either got a love offer coming in or an offering. I have asked specifically about love. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is basically planting new seeds. It's building new foundations, but you are literally rushing forward to this. So let's see if that resonates. What am I on Sagittarius? So could be significant if you've got an earth sign around you. Capricorn. Taurus or Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely new beginnings. Definitely new beginnings. Some of you are in your head at the moment thinking about a decision to make. Maybe overthinking the situation. I feel like something... Give me one more, please. Okay. Tower moment. Okay. Okay. Some of you are really sort of... I feel like some of you are very, very intuitive. You're very intuitive, and either... You either see this happening, know it's happening, or you saw this coming. But for some of you, it's like something's happened. And I feel like it's literally happened. It's very, very quick. Sorry. Sorry, something's happened very, very quickly. And I feel like it's... Whatever it is, it's changed. Everything's almost like... Your stability, whatever you class as your stability around you, I feel like has come down, and it's been quick. But I feel like whoever this is for has seen this coming, or you see it coming. It's almost like you want to rush forward into a situation. Give me one more, give me the outcome. Give me the outcome. Yeah, okay, because that wanted to come out, so yeah. Okay, the way I'm reading this, I feel like some of you potentially have got something new, a new kind of offer. A new offer coming in, and I feel like part of you potentially, you want to rush into this offer. I feel like you want to rush into this offer, whether this is a love offer or... I have asked for love, so I'm specifying it for love, but as I say, it doesn't have to be. But I feel like some of you really want to rush in, or someone wants to rush in. Someone's rushed into you with an offer. And it's, you know, it's potentially... Someone's offering you a lot of stability. Someone's offering you a lot of growth. Someone's offering you, you know, they want to build with you, or they basically they want to plant this seed with you and give you everything. And I feel like either someone's rushing in to you with this offer, or you want to rush into an offer. But I feel like intuitively, something's stopping you, something's making you hold back. I feel like intuitively, as much as you want to rush in, or someone wants to rush in, I feel like intuitively you know something's in your head. I think you're in your head and you're telling yourself, hang on, something's gonna just crash here. And that's how I feel. I feel like someone wants to rush into you with an offer, and you're in your head about it. You're very much in your head about it, but I feel like intuitively it's like you've got a bad feeling or a vibe or whatever it is that's telling you that this is going to come crashing down. This is not going to be a firm offer, and whatever it is going to come crashing down, and you're in your head about that. And you know what? I think if that resonates with you, you're right to be thinking that, because Four of Pentacles. So to me, I feel like you're very guarded. You're guarded and you're keeping things close to your chest. Situation potentially that you're blind to. Do you know what? No. Okay. If this is for somebody right now, as I say, it is a general read, so it will not resonate with everybody, but I feel like someone... Again, I'm going to reiterate it because that is how the cards, that's what they're saying to me. So I feel like someone has come rushing in with an offer. And it's like, it's an offer to offer you everything. Intuitively, you're in your head thinking this is all going to go wrong. Intuitively. And I feel like you're very, very guarded. I feel like you're keeping things very, very close to your chest. Give me one more. This is either something you don't see coming, or it's something you really need to open your eyes to. So if your gut is telling you something, then go with it and open your eyes to it. And I think being guarded is the best thing to do. Do you know what? If that's your story, I think it will make sense. Some of you are going to be like, what on earth is she talking about? Give me one more, please. Okay. Then we're doing Sagittarius. Okay, okay, so I've got Wands cards, Queen of Wands. This is your card. So you need to be in your energy. Trust your own intuition. Trust your inner wisdom and your inner self. I've pulled the Seven of Swords after that. Now that to me, I don't like that card. Whenever it comes out, I just don't like it. To me, this card signifies being stabbed in the back. This is deceit. This is deception. This is somebody doing things in the dark that you don't see. But to me, this denotes being stabbed in the back. I don't like that card at all. Don't like it. I always say that whatever is done in the dark comes to light. Or this is something that will be revealed to you. So if you have got somebody around you that's rushed in, just be cautious. Be very, very cautious. Could be someone from the past. Do you know what? For some of you, this is going to be somebody from the past. It'll be somebody from the past who's promising you change, and they're all different. And yeah, tell them to do one. No, I can't tell you what to do. But if that does resonate with you, I'm not even telling you what to do. If you feel intuitively like this offer is too good to be true and you're in your head about it and you feel like this is going to come crashing down, all I'm going to say is stick to your own intuition, stick to your guns. You are fiery, you are someone of passion. You're a fire sign, so do you know what? Ignite that fire in you. So whether you need inner strength on this situation, intuitively, I feel like you already know. So if this does resonate with you, you'll know who this is and what I'm talking about. But as I say, this to me, I feel like this is somebody potentially from the past. Somebody from the past. And I feel like they're rushing in now and they've got this offer for you. And it's like potentially they're telling you that they've changed and they're all different and things are going to be different. And they want to build fresh and they want to build new. But you're thinking about it. And I feel like something is telling you, no, this person hasn't changed. This person hasn't changed, and you let them in, it's going to go crashing down. But there's deception and there's deceit. Something done in the dark, whether it's happened already in the past or it's going to happen. But trust your instinct, trust your intuition. My honest opinion, time to go fuck themselves. But I can't tell you what to do. But that's just what the cards are telling me. If that does resonate with you, I think you'll know anyway. So what am I on? What am I on? So Capricorn. General recap. I'm going to do timestamps on these so you can just go directly to your reading. So who or what is coming towards Capricorn in April? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Capricorn. Okay. Okay, bear with me one sec. Okay, so you know what, Capricorn, I feel like at the moment you're very, very much in your element. You're very much in touch with yourself, very true to yourself at the moment. You're in your own energy, so I feel like you're feeling very stable at the minute, abundant, wise, completely in a place where you want to be. I feel like you've built yourself to a place that you want to be. I do feel like you've got your eye on somebody. I feel like you want to build and start something. I think maybe you have just started maybe a fresh relationship with somebody. This could be a water sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's somebody that you see as being very caring, very loving, someone very sort of very kind, as I say, caring, really like nice energy actually. Real soft, nurturing, someone who will look after you, and that's at least how you see them to be. So it is either a water sign, Pisces, Capricorn, or Scorpio, or it's just somebody that you see with those characteristics. But I feel like you've got your eye on this person already. If you haven't, I feel like you will meet them soon. But I feel like you are in a position that you want to grow with this person. You want to sort of set roots and grow with this person. Yes, so I do feel like you'd oh, this is lovely. Wow. Oh, I want to be a Capricorn. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. So some of you definitely have got your eye on someone. If this to me is potentially like an early beginning of a relationship. This is like the most beautiful reads. I've literally pulled the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun card. The Sun is my favourite card in the whole deck. So do you know what? If you've recently met someone who denotes those, whether they're a water sign or, as I say, someone you see as being very kind, very caring, someone who really looks after you, someone very loving, someone really in touch with their emotions, someone who's like really sweet and sensitive and soft. Whether this is someone you've started to build a relationship with, or someone that you meet that you want to build a relationship, this is literally like, this is like the dream come true. This is complete companionship. This is happiness. This is a complete equal relationship, completely fulfilled. Oh, it's just beautiful. There's an emotional fulfillment, there's stability, there's abundance, there's the happy family. Could sometimes denote families coming together, whether you've got children, they've got children, combined families, is that what you call it? I should know, I'm a single mum with 2 kids, but you know, that coming together. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It could be that this is somebody that you see as being someone you see as having children with, but this is just complete happiness. So do you know what, if this is somebody that you've met, then you're going to have complete stability. This is going to be a really long-lasting, loving relationship, long-term, happy home, happy family, love fulfillment, loyalty, abundance, just complete and utter happiness. So Caps, I'm really, really happy for you. I'm so happy to end the read on that note. So yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, all the best, guys. Bye.